Alright, what up, fellers? Holy shit. I am going to have 27 guitars. Jesus Christ, I can't believe that. That's what I'm gonna have. Yep. Yeah. Uh, I memorized it. Kind of, I think. Let me go over it again in my head. Okay. I've divided all the guitars up into trios, so groups of 3, because they all kind of feel like a set in that regard. Alright. So the first set is the unplayables, the specific situation, not your favorite, but, it's cool to have. And that's the banjo, the bass guitar, and the acoustic. Not a big fan of those, but, I do like the way they sound. It's just nice to have. So yeah, it's cool instruments to fuck with. I got those bitches. Nice. I'm not a big fan. I didn't put too much money, but I got them. So those are all cheapos. These things are all like a couple $100, you know. And then after that, I got my purple Strat, my red Strat, and my blue Strat. Those pretty much all go together. They're all wonderful. Then I got the pink Strat, the green Strat, and the gold Strat. Those pretty much all go together. Those are wonderful. Then the black Strat, the white Strat, and the, what do you call it? A space Strat. Yep, those all go together. Then I got 3 Strats that have Brazilian rosewood. Those all go together. Then I got shorter scale guitars. The Penguin, the Mustang, and the Les Paul. Yep, those all go together. Then I got the metal shit, 72 thin line, Schecter double humbucker, and a Cutlass noiseless pickups. Yeah, from Music Man. And those are all pretty high end. Yeah, those are all worth close to $2,000 each. Those guitars, easy. Those are nice. Um, then I got the Falcon and the weird Jazzcaster hybrid combo that I'm working up here. Those are gonna go with that. That's gonna be crazy looking. And then of course my F-hold Strats. I'm going to make one final Stratocaster. I can't believe it. Right when I said that I'm out, I'm right back in because something happened. Alright, hear me out. So I said I wasn't going to make any more guitars, right? And I kept that promise for the longest time, since the last guitar I made was the one I made right before my mom had to go in for her big surgery. And I got all weird and superstitious and was like, this guitar is going to be amazing. If it sucks, then I'm cursed and mom's not going to make it. But if it's amazing because I'm a badass, then she will make it. I was going crazy weird, dude. When you got somebody in your family that you care about deeply and they're about to go into maybe they're going to die from this kind of situation, like, you get kind of crazy and superstitious. Like, a lot of people get religious. I don't do that shit. So I do I do weird shit like that, I guess. I was just like, I don't know, in a fixated, focused mode, just like, no, everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. So I was just like super sharp and focused 100% at everything that was going on. And you get like that in times of crisis where you have to kind of step up and do hard shit. Anyway, I'm getting a little carried away here. My point is that guitar turned out pretty badass. But I wanted it to be my last guitar. I did. Because I'm making too many fucking guitars, dude. But I'm really good at it. I've part casted like crazy, and I've set up some really badass shit. I love to play on a lot of this stuff. Pretty much all of it. Like I said, the only thing I don't mess with too much is like that earlier crap I talked about, the bass, the banjo. I'm an electric guitar dude. I am. That's what I gotta do. Acoustic guitar, the steel strings hurt. Nylon acoustic, I guess I can play that a little bit, but I still don't like the body shape as much as like a Strat. A Strat is like the most comfortable guitar shape, body shape to be playing on, you know? You can practically fall asleep playing a guitar like that, you know? It's just true. Tellys and big body jazz boxes, Les Pauls, they all have these contours that are kind of uncomfortable. They're kind of hefty in certain parts. But a Strat, especially a well balanced Strat, Jesus Christ, that's the best fucking guitar in the world. Overall. Hell yeah, can't go wrong. Anyway, so this is what happened. I vowed to not make more guitars after that. Like, this is it. How are you gonna top yourself on this shit, motherfucker? And, well, here we go again. I'm going to actually try to top myself, motherfucker. Yes, I am. I'm gonna try to build something that's extremely fucking good. And I think I got it figured out. Yep, it's going to be, well, like I said, the last guitar I put together I thought was the best thing that I could have done, but okay, listen, this is what had happened, okay? Um, I kept my promise, no new guitars, and I think I got a neck a little while ago, you know? Um, and then, did I also get a body? I don't think so. Okay, I remember getting a neck for some reason. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. I got a neck, but it was going to replace a neck that I thought wasn't really worthy, which I ended up using later. So technically, I did buy another guitar, but I ended up putting that old part on a body that I ended up getting later for my brother as a gift. So it's technically kind of sort of not me getting a new guitar. It's me giving a guitar to my brother and me getting a new neck out of the whole deal. So, half a guitar I gave to myself. It was just a neck upgrade, in my opinion. But that's what I did, basically. So, I technically did not get a new guitar. I just got new parts. So much so to the point where it's kind of like I got half of a guitar, at least. Sorta. Anyway, you know what I mean. But it wasn't fully me getting a new guitar. So I still kind of sort of kept the promise. Anyway, this is what ended up happening later. I discovered a way to get a 62 Telecaster for my brother. He always wanted one, but guess what? They're rare, and to buy one, you gotta spend close to $3,000. Come on. It's not really worth it. But what if there was a way to get one for maybe a little over 1,000? No shit, right? Well, guess what? I'm finding a way to actually do it, and I think I'm gonna pull it off. I already got the body, which turned out pretty fucking sick. But the neck, I'm getting that actually custom made by Musicraft right now. They were more than happy to work with me on it, and yeah, it seems like things are going really perfectly smoothly. Like, good shit. Like, everything's gonna be fine. And they don't do finishes, but I know how to do nitro stain and what do you call it? A glossy nitro finishes. You just wipe it on. You just get what you do is you get old t-shirt material, and then you clean it up real nice. You rinse it off, wash it, let it dry and distill, so it's really clean, and ready to go, ready to be used for something dirty, right? And then you get your fucking nitro, you heat it up in the microwave. Just kidding, that's stupid, don't do that. You heat up a cup with water in it, and that gets hot. The plastic cup with water in it in the microwave. You heat it up for just like 50 seconds or something. Then you take it out, it's hot, and then you put your can of nitro, boom, in that, and it heats up from the outside. It starts getting warm. So now your nitro paint is fucking charged. It's hot. And that's the best time to apply it because it's like gooey, disgusting goo that you want to rub all over the back of your guitar neck. And you use that card up shirt material. Don't put the nitro, don't pour it out into a plastic container. It's nasty stuff. They can eat through plastic pretty easily. So don't do that. Put it in a glass container and then start spooning it out, with some kind of brush or, like I said, dip with your t-shirt material and wipe it on. Wipe it on, let it dry. It dries fucking fast, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It's pretty much dry. Yeah, and then come back and do another coat if you want to make it a little thicker. Whatever, keep doing it until it's super glossy if that's what you're going for. And you can always sand it, And this is not something that you'll fuck up really. And all necks tarnish and get fucked up eventually. Yeah, after being played enough. Like unless you're trying to do an immaculate job and then never play the fucking instrument again, I don't see a point in doing a perfect job. And if you're that fucking picky, you should be paying a lot of money for a professional to do it perfect for you then. I'm just saying, this is a parts caster kind of thing you can do, and it's probably not going to be perfect, but it's definitely going to be good enough, if not better. And I say that because a lot of the time, a guitar that's a little dinged up, a little scratched up, a little flawed looking, a little flawed maybe actually, but the flaw is so tiny that you're a bitch if you complain about it, because who fucking cares? This is a battle hardened instrument now. This is a proven rifle. This is a good guitar. It's been used a lot. It knows what it's doing. It's good for what it's good for. Like that's what you want, and that is the best kind of guitar. And it doesn't matter what comes from a custom shop or even just some Squire made in fucking Indonesia thing or whatever. Were Squires ever made in Indonesia? I'm not sure. Probably. A Strat was made from everyone at this point. Jesus Christ. But anyway, my point is, you can parts cast some really cool stuff together. Sometimes you'll run into snags, which sucks, but you can always find workarounds, and you're never really wasting too many things. Like I've gotten really bad into it, and I've maybe wasted $1,000 to $2,000 worth of parts and stuff. But I found a way to rework a lot of it and salvage it, and it's fine. Didn't lose out on that much money, and still saved a shit ton. Still didn't pay prices that are ridiculous, like buying Gibsons and stuff. Like, good God. I actually don't have any Gibsons. The closest thing I have to a Gibson is the Heritage Les Paul, which comes from Kalamazoo, made by the original machines that originally manufactured a lot of the old school Les Pauls that Gibson had back in the day. So it's basically a Gibson, but it's much cheaper and better quality and probably going to last a lot longer. And it's kind of, you got to play one of these, man. They're pretty great. Les Pauls for sure. And of course they are, because once Gibson went to the Tennessee factory in around 84, where they officially got set up, they stopped making them like they used to. And Heritage continued making them like they used to. So I got one of those. And yeah, those are all pretty much really good. They only made specialized in like Les Paul style models, but the Les Pauls that they made, fucking fantastic. They're getting expensive though. They're all specializing. Since the company isn't famous enough anymore to basically sell these things wholesale, and people aren't buying guitars that much anymore as they used to. So it's hard to sell really high end guitars at around $2,000. So they're not really selling. So the Heritage brand has really become lately very custom shoppy. Like they only do specific, unique, weird stuff for certain people who want it and are willing to pay top dollar. So that's a sign that things are shrinking for them and they're kind of going away. But they still do quality instruments. So get a Heritage. It's a symbol of what's left of Gibson. That's worth a damn. Yeah, that's what it is. If you want an affordable Gibson-like clone guitar that's really no different from an actual Gibson, considering it's made like original Gibsons were made, like, okay, if that's the case, then duh, that's what the fuck it is. So the headstock looks a little different, but everything else is basically the same. So yeah, come on. It's pretty great. And if you don't want to spend money on that and you want a real one that says Gibson on the headstock instead of Heritage, then yeah, you gotta buy a Gibson. But good luck. Play before you purchase, and maybe maybe get a used one that's held up over the few years. So that means that it's probably pretty tough and will last for a while on you, because a lot of Gibsons are bad. Gibson Les Pauls are the number one most damaged guitar in the world, electric guitar in the world. When it comes to used parts and broken and repairs and all that fucked up shit, yeah, it's always Gibsons that seem to be the losers on that. Fucking Gibsons, I swear to God. So that's a big reason to watch out for collecting a bunch of Gibsons. They break pretty easily. They also suffer from neck bowing more, and like the G string going out of tune and stuff. So, yeah. So I recommend you get a Penguin or a Duo Jet or a even an Electromatic jet or whatever they're called from fucking Gretsch, dude. Gretsch. They make a great fucking Les Paul style guitar, and I think they do a better job pretty much than Gibson in every way. They have Filtertrons, so you might want to switch them out for some heavy metal humbuckers if that's the kind of music you're into. And yeah, they will totally suit you on that front, definitely, big time for sure. But if not, you probably shouldn't care about that because the Filtertrons are also really fucking good. And if you have a bunch of pedals, you can make any metal sounds work good with the Filtertron. So, yeah, just do that. The Filtertrons are great. It's just a badass humbucker with a little twang to it, but you can still do metal. They're versatile. They're high sensitive now. They're pretty hot pickups. So, if you want to do metal shit, it's pretty good for that too. But if you want to do metal, get a metal guitar, dude, and don't spend too much money because it's the kind of guitar that uses whammies, which wear out more frequently, and moving parts are harder to deal with, kind of a pain in the ass. So you don't want to put too much money into that. What if something fucking shitty happens? Like what if you buy a $10,000 super metalhead custom guitar and shit, the whammy's fucked up. I don't know what I'm doing. This is a little too custom and I don't know what fuck, you don't want that to happen. Your guitar that cost you too much money, you shouldn't have spent that much money on it, and then something fucking stupid happens to it, like, that's a terrible feeling. So you don't want that. You don't want to do that. So spend maybe $1,000 ish on a metal guitar. That's what I would say. The one I got is great. It's kind of heavy, but that's its only flaw. Like it plays great. It's such a good playing guitar, and it's a 24 fretter, and it has a Floyd Rose tremolo, one of the newer ones that's like upgraded and has better features or something. I don't know. I don't know much about these fucking things. This is my first and only one, but it sounded good to me, so I got it. And yeah, it's good. I like it, and I found out how to work it pretty easily. And changing the strings was actually very easy. What you do is you jam like a little plastic thing. It can be the back of the pick guard cover, actually, that comes off the back of the guitar, where you string it through and everything. You can take that off and jam that under the fucking um, um, what do you call it? The fucking, the Floyd Rose, and that keeps it from like collapsing when you detune the strings and start taking them off, cleaning the fretboard, put the new strings on, and that'll keep it from fucking up, dude. Yeah, and then there it is. I don't have to worry about it, think about it, set the action, worry about intonation, anything like that. Like it's always ready to go, and I just got to change the strings on it every like, well, I hardly ever play it, so like every 2 years, you know, tops. Depends on how much you play it. Yeah, it's great. I love that guitar. And it's got a few flaws. It was manufactured in a few cosmetic ways that were kind of like, they fucked up right here, or they kind of screwed up right there. But it's not a big deal. No guitar is perfect except for like the super duper minty nice ones, like my Falcon over here. But I hardly play that thing because I don't want to fuck it up. Like, it's really nice. Let's not put our grubby paws all over that fucking beauty. It's too pretty to be played. But I play it a little bit from time to time. Not gonna lie. It's awesome. I mean, it's a black and gold big fucking falcon from Gretsch. These things are becoming expensive and rare, man. This guitar is worth easily like $3,000 to $4,000. Yeah. Anyway, what was I talking about? What am I doing in this game? Right, I'm trying to get all the checkpoints to reach certain areas so to make the scum save more fun to fuck around on, but because I kind of like playing on the max level character a lot. Max level character kicks ass. Did they come across the bridge or no? Oh shit. I'm not paying attention. Leave me alone, buddy. Out of the way, losers. Yikes. Man, what a bunch of fucking losers. Oh shit, that dog. Oh man. Fuck. Oh. Not bad. Alright, what was I talking about? My goodness. Yeah, so this is my build on the New Game Plus 7 character. It's a little bit different. It's mostly the same, but a little different. I had to do a few things. Just a few things differently. Ow, fucker. Yikes. Ooh, that had to hurt. Haha. Poached your ass, Poochie dog. Man, that dog is a beast, man. Alright, we gotta try to kill this motherfucking boss without killing. What's his name? What's his name? The Moon Knight boy. We'll use theatricality and deception. You dumb fuck. See you later, fucking asshole. That worked. Anyway, what was I talking about earlier? Such an asshole. It's late. I don't know what I'm fucking saying. But I gotta kill this lady. This is a terrible boss anyway, so I don't care. We're gonna show no mercy and slaughter this fucking asshole. Where's the last one? Oh, way over here. Oh, damn, there's no time. Lame. Lame, lame, lame. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Oh, snap, I got stepped on by the ghost dragon. Oh, wow, that's pretty. Nice. Man, that's fucking cool, dude. Oh, well, not too bad. Yeah, see, pretty whatever boss, you know. Not really hard. She's weak to you just stabbing the shit out of her. Like, I'm playing on New Game Plus, not even trying that hard. Could have summoned the Mimic even, you know, didn't bother. And yeah, whatever. This boss is not very impressive.
Where did ye flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence ye hide. There are books and light aplenty. Thither not. Come out, say I. Open the gravestones.
That lady's crazy. Well, every character is crazy in this shit. Elden Ring is just insane, right? I mean, Nothing fucking makes sense. Talking jars, four-armed witches, fucking... Dude, I've been playing with game mode off this whole time. No wonder, I knew something felt off. What the fuck? I've been playing crappy because of that. I'm lucky I didn't get killed. Yeah, like that dog almost killed me. Wasn't feeling it with that poochie dog. Nope. No, sir. Alright, gotta resist the urge to kill things I don't have to. I'm just getting all the checkpoints, basically. Or at least most of them right now. I'll fish for the more hidden ones a lot later on. Right now, the most important thing is for me to kill Morgot. Kill him and get the rune that gives me extra health. That way I can feel whole again. There is a way to do it by blowing yourself up in like the warp thing, and you gotta time it just right. And it's kind of pain in the ass. I've only done it once or twice. I don't feel like doing that, so I'm just gonna play legit, because you kind of have to anyway. Oh, there's another one way over here, right? Dude, that is sick. Oh shit. Uh-oh, am I gonna die? I'm in trouble. Ow. You're being a motherfucker, dude. Gotcha. Ouch. Man, you're annoying, dude. Oh my god. Ow, stop it. Man, these things are a pain in the ass to fight. Let me get behind you. Ow. Haha, dickhead. Man, what a pain in the ass. Should've just used magic or something. I always feel the need to gladiator stab everything to death. I think I have what it takes. Alright. Should I be doing that this early in the game? Who cares? Who cares? I just gotta make sure I'm getting that sweet kung fu later. But it's gonna be a second before I get there.
The oak tree is close, only a little further till the foot of the oak tree, and the accord is fulfilled. It takes me back. I was born at the foot of the oak tree. My mother gave me my purpose, and now the reason.
What am I doing again? Oh, I gotta kill Razan. Right, okay. Yeah, right. Getting access to this area allows you to kill little red Danny boy. If I recall, right? I think.
I'm afraid I've very little to offer.
Alright, cool. What am I doing again? I already forgot. Oh my god. Right, Radan. We can kill him now, right? I think. I heard once you get access to the Great Plateau, you can then kill this motherfucker. Looks like I was correct. Alright, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna approach Radan, and then I'm gonna spam him with melee attacks. Hopefully that works. Get in there good, get some good hits in, hopefully activate the ice damage bonus, then switch to pest thread spears and spam him to death, and then he'll die. That's the plan. Hopefully I remember it and pull it off. Alright, we gotta talk to the motherfucker.
Before we begin,
Ready as ever, motherfucker. There's some stones or some shit? Give me them stones. Motherfucker. Stop being a cheap ass bitch. It's over, motherfucker. Give it up. Man, he's pretty tough. Nice.
Ah, good. Now we're waiting for it. What a sick way to fight. The glory of the clash is shared by Radon and Gio. And did you see that afterwards? Falling star right before our eyes. I can't fathom how Radon was holding back something of that scale. He was a living legend if ever I saw one. And the path has now been cleared. To Nopper, Arani's fate will be decided. Let's meet where the falling star will be. We'll take up our souls once more for Mistress Prime. Let's meet where the falling star will be. We'll go into battle. My only purpose is that the curtain is rising. Let's meet where the falling star will go into battle. My only purpose.